Ah, the egg carrier. This is where Eggman carries all his eggs.
Ooh. Let's head him up for some eggs. We can make breakfast.
No.
Aw, but I want an omelet.
I'm not a fan of eggs.
Wow, this thing is really.
I'm not gonna stop you. If you want to hit him up for eggs, go ahead. I'm not a fan of eggs.
No time to talk now.
Aw.
We need to find Amy.
You're right, my friend. So here we go.
Here we go.
That sounded so weird.
Hey, it could be worse. There's a lot of weird line delivery in
Don't get too many
pretty much all of the
ideas,
3D Sonic games.
fools. You haven't seen the power this vessel really has. Get a load of this.
Get a load of this.
Oh god, he's pulling it out, isn't he? Please tell me it's over.
Actually, no. He's transformed.
man?
Oh, wow. It's changed shape. Did you see that?
Respects, bro.
Also, I love annoyed older brother
This
Sonic.
makes it harder for us to get to the bridge.
I hate it when he doesn't listen.
I bet
You know, like I love that shot.
the only way.
It transformed. Did you see that? And Sonic is just glares at Tails. It's like we're sitting right next to each
Well,
other, man.
I'll show you.
Of course I saw
Bring
it.
on. This
Let's
must be
go.
the way to the sky deck.
I do want to bring up something that I actually really like about the Skydeck level is later we'll have a section where the level is tilted and such. Something that I honestly love is once we get to Knuckles' story, we see that the reason that the ship is tilted in different directions is actually because of Knuckles tilting the ship, trying to find shards of the Master Emerald. It's a nice little bit of cohesion that I think only happens in this one level.
Huh. Neat.
Oh yeah. The only other level I can think of that has something similar is Final Egg, because Final Egg is Sonic's last mission, or is Sonic's last level, but it is Gamma's first level, and once we reach the end of that level as Sonic, we see the test dummies that Eggman has set up specifically as target practice for his robots.
Huh.
Yeah, and there's not a lot of levels that have that cohesion where it's you can tell very clearly that these are meant for more than one character. Although I say that the slowly.
Come on, Glitchy.
Oh,
Tails, how'd
thanks
you
for-
get up here so fast?
He also, if you notice, Tails also got an extra life for us, so thanks, Tails.
Good sidekick.
What was I saying? During Knuckles' playthrough, Knuckles goes to the casino after Sonic and Tails are supposed to go to the casino. And if you get enough rings in the casino, they'll build a statue of Sonic. Once we play it as Knuckles and you head to the casino, that statue is already built. So canonically, Sonic and Tails stay in the casino long enough to get that fucking statue.
Nice.
You say nice. Consider how long that would have taken.
Yeah, still, you got a statue out of it.
Oh yeah. Actually, I'm gonna look it up and see how long that would have taken. How many rings it would have taken.
When the ship increases speed, hang on to something. But
it's something that I like, and if if they ever remade Sonic Adventure, which apparently Sega were working on a remake, but they canceled it, and it really does sadden me that they canceled it. If we ever get a remake of Sonic Adventure, I'd love for them to go all out with that.
Yeah.
The only other example I can think of the game doing something special with the different playthroughs is one sec. $5,000 rings to get the reading a post from Reddit that actually talks about it. In Sonic Adventure, collecting 5,000 rings in Casinopolis will erect a giant golden statue of Sonic. Later in Knuckles' version of the level, the same statue can be seen, implying Sonic canonically has a crippling gambling addiction. I love that. Anyway.
No.
Ah, shit, what was I saying before I anyway. But something that I do like is once you unlock Tails, you can technically leave Sonic's playthrough and do the other playthroughs in the game. So you like go from Tails and everything. If you get all of Tails' upgrades before returning back to Sonic's story, Tails will actually have all of his upgrades available, and you can, outside of course the skins that you can mod in the PC version, you would actually see everyone's upgrades.
Nice.
Yeah, and that is a nice touch. I mean, most of the upgrades are completely useless. Glares at Big Story. I mean, to be fair, Big Story is also just... Big Story does not need to exist in this game. Like, there is no reason for it. There's no reason for it story-wise to exist. I am the odd man out and actually say I enjoy Big's story, mostly because, honestly, it's a nice, relaxing change of pace. But something that cracks me up, and I'll show it off when we do Big Story, is if you actually just watching the opening cutscene and then leaving back to the menu, just the opening cutscene of Big Story is a quarter of his story.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, if anyone's gonna have a fill art.
Seriously though, Big has so little to do with the plot that I think there's only one scene where he interacts with Tails, and that's the only bearing he has on the rest of the plot until the very end of the game. I mean, technically he's important because Froggy has a bit of chaos inside of him, and Froggy also has one of the Chaos Emeralds, but that's it. Like, Big leaves so little to the actual plot of the story that I'm pretty sure you could cut his story out and you would not miss anything. Which is also why in our playthrough of Sonic Adventure, the Big Story is the meme part. Like, I'm gonna be all out on that one, and just all of the skins that you see are gonna be memes, except for Big himself. I mean, he'll still technically be a meme skin, but the skin I have planned for Big is genuinely just an actual, like a proper cool skin where everyone else is just more or less a meme. But I do love, speaking of that, I do love how I have each character represented in someone else's story. My favorite one is probably how Knuckles sees Tails as female, and Amy doesn't even see Tails. When we get to Amy's story, Amy, oh shit. One second. Do you remember what I was talking about before we hit technical difficulties?
Something about Big and a skin.
Oh, right. Different skins. So I think I got cut out before you heard this, but the way I have different I have different skins set up is so during Knuckles' playthrough, Knuckles canonically sees Tails as a female.
Is that it?
Like, at the very least, he does recognize that Tails is with Sonic. Amy does not see Tails at all.
Huh.
As far as Amy is concerned, Tails is, instead of Tails, the character that is always with Sonic in Sonic Adventure is Cream. That being said, because I mentioned mods, I am surprised that some of the mod support for Sonic Adventure on PC go so far as to actually editing gameplay.
Nice.
Yeah. So, he's a giant. So, what cracks me up the most about that is, or what I find interesting about that is, there are two mods that I actually recommend because they're just cool mods. And it is Jet Set Sonic, that gives Sonic an outfit that looks like, I want to say Beat from Jet Set Radio. And it's just a cool outfit. And the Cream mod that switches Tails actually changes it where instead of... because Tails' gameplay is racing Sonic to different Chaos Emeralds. Instead, Cream is trying to find her lost Chow. And it even has exclusive voice lines. I don't know how they do the voice lines, where I'm not sure if it's I hope it's not like they used AI recreation. But hopefully it's not. Otherwise, the person who actually does if it is an actual person who does Cream's voice for that mod, it's a pretty good voice for Cream.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah. But honestly, I don't know if they. That's something that's worth looking up. Also, Gamma, I think, is using his skin is based off of one of these Sonic mobile games.
And don't disappoint me, or else.
Or else?
Or else?
Man, I miss Dean Bristow, Eggman.
Yeah.
Like,
But hey, we got Pollock.
Oh yeah, and Mike Pollock Eggman is... I mean, dude's been Eggman since, like, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah, and he's been a delight.
Oh yeah. Well, and I think genuinely, my favorite time seeing Mike Pollock as Eggman is Sonic Frontiers. Because that story proves that you can get a really good emotional performance out of his Eggman, where pretty much every performance of his Eggman since he became Eggman is, for the most part, more comedic. Outside of Sonic 06, because Sonic 06 is, I think I mentioned before, like, I genuinely like the story of Sonic 06, even though it's not great. Mike Pollock in Sonic 06 was actually pretty good.
Well, what about you?
I'll find that Eggman and put him out of commission.
I'm gonna punch Eggman in the face. In his soft, doughy, eggy face.
Now I'm gonna rip off his mustache.
I mean, I'm like 90% sure his mustache is fake.
Sure, it's real.
That I do love. That is something that somebody for a while people actually thought that his mustache was fake because of a line of dialogue. A line of dialogue from Sonic Adventure 2 that was unused. And yet that line of dialogue was actually referring to the doctor in the Chow Garden. Yeah. So don't worry, Eggman's mustache is real. Although speaking of the different versions of Eggman across all media of Sonic, I still think my favorite version. I still love Jim Carrey's version.
Yeah.
And it is funny to me that it took them so fucking long to confirm that he actually did return, that he is returning for Sonic 3. Because it's like, wait, like, why? Why did you take that long to say, yes, he is actually coming back?
I don't know. Maybe they had contract issues.
I mean, apparently Idris Elba didn't know that Keanu Reeves was playing Shadow until it was announced that he's playing Shadow.
Yeah, you know how they are. These suits are always shady.
Oh no!
Well, and someone brought up the fact that chances are either he didn't know because when he was recording. Oh, also hi Big.
If he's your friend, I'll help you. Just leave it to
for the record,
I love Big Skin. That's great.
that is technically supposed to be PJ's. I don't know how. I genuinely don't know how that is considered PJ's, but I do love that skin.
I will. You're no match for Chaos, even though he's not perfected yet. Okay, Chaos. Destroy them all.
Shows with my train of thought. But yeah, someone brought up the fact that maybe Idris Elba didn't know that Shadow was being played by Keanu Reeves because of also notice the weird texture glitch with Chaos. I don't know what caused that glitch. Jeez, I keep losing train of thought. Anyway, but yeah, maybe Idris Elba didn't know because when Keanu Reeves was recording his lines, Idris Elba either hadn't recorded or already recorded his lines, or there was some non-disclosure agreement stuff where he couldn't actually say it was him. Like, there's a ton of reasons why Idris Elba probably just did not know that it was Keanu Reeves. That in and of itself, like, I'm looking forward to it, because I was looking forward to Sonic 3 anyway, just because they're adapting Sonic Adventure 2.
Nice.
Which, gonna be perfectly honest, is like 90% of the reason why I was doing Sonic Adventure.
Nice.
Also Knuckles, and his amazing hat!
Knuckles, glad you finally made it. I thought you got lost or something.
Until we meet again, Sonic.
Stop! Come back here.
Go, Sonic, go.
I forgot they actually do that. Like they do the 3-shot thing.
Wow.
I hate
Are you-
Fucking
man.
reboot ass
Where's
arm
this?
animation there. But yeah, no. I really am looking forward to Sonic Adventure 3, which I think when the third Sonic movie comes out, will probably be we might do Sonic either we'll do Sonic Adventure around that time, or if I can get a copy of it, I might show off the Sonic X Shadow Generations.
Nice.
That's only if I can find if I can get a copy of it in time.
Nice.
I mean, if we can't, if we can't and we already do Sonic Adventure before Sonic Adventure 2 before then, I'll just do the regular Sonic Generations because I do have a copy of it.
Cool.
Actually, I have 2 copies of it. I have that on 360, and then I have it on PC. And much like Sonic Adventure, I will most likely be doing the PC version because, you know, mods.
Yep.
I mean, I'm not going to do anything special like I did with Sonic Adventure, where I have skins, where I have, like, special skins for each playthrough. But I can probably do something cool for Sonic Generations. Which honestly, before Sonic Frontiers came out, Generations was my favorite Sonic game. Because gameplay-wise, Generations just fun. Story-wise, Generations is meh. I don't think Generations has a bad story. It's just not. It's not as grand as it could have been. But for a game that's meant to celebrate Sonic's 20th anniversary, I thought, okay, what I'm more focused on is the different stages across Sonic's history. So having a story that loosely ties these stages together is fine. That's at least better than Sonic Forces, where I don't think any real effort went into that one.
Makes sense. Let's go, Snakey.
Sonic Forces, a perfect 6.5 out of 10 game.
Yep.
Although there is, speaking of mods, there is a mod for Sonic Forces, I think called like Sonic Forces Overclocked or something, which is supposed to improve it. If I had the PC version of Sonic Forces, I would try that mod, but I'm not in any rush to buy Sonic Forces again.
Nope.
That being said, I am still sad because when that game first launched, they had special skins for the avatar based off of other Sega properties, like Knights and oh jeez, I'm drawing a blank. Knights, Monkey Ball, Persona. So you can make your custom avatar in Sonic Forces look like one of your favorite Sega characters. That is in America. That was only available in the original release of the game. They never made that DLC available for any other at any other point. You technically can buy it on like PlayStation or something, but again, I'm not buying the game. I'm not buying the game again unless I'm buying the PC version. And like I said, I don't want to buy the PC version anytime soon.
Yep.
I might be willing to buy Sonic Forces if I can get it on sale, but that's about it. The only place, because on the Switch, the Japanese Nintendo Switch eShop does have that DLC available for you to purchase. And I actually bought a Japanese eShop gift card so that I can get that DLC thinking, oh, if I get the DLC from the Japanese eShop, it'll work on the American version of the game. No, it didn't. I would have to basically buy the game again digitally just to have access to that DLC. I mean, it could be worse. Originally Supersonic was not in Sonic Forces, and they add him as DLC. And their original idea for Supersonic was that it was going to be paid DLC. They backtracked and actually made it as free DLC because I'm pretty sure nobody would have bought Supersonic for like $2 or $3 or however much they were gonna sell them for. Which makes me happy that the DLC for all of the DLC for Frontiers was free. I think the only one that technically isn't, there was exclusive content to the digital deluxe version of the game, but other than that, the only other DLC that isn't free as a part of Sonic Frontiers was you can have Sonic soap shoes from Sonic Adventure 2.
Neat.
Yeah, you had to sign up for email updates to get that. So it still wasn't free, but it technically still wasn't free, but at least there you could still get the DLC for free. I don't know if you still can get the soap shoes. I'm almost certain the PC version of Frontiers has it modded in, so. But when we get to the inevitable Frontiers playthrough on this channel, I'll try showing off the different skins. I am sad because like they've done exclusive DLC skins for different Sonic games recently, because Superstars had something similar with cel-shaded comic themed skins for the characters, and the only way to access that in America was by, apparently they had, like, Kroger had a special rewards program where if you bought enough groceries at Kroger, you could get points, but it had to be specific items. And you couldn't get points unless you bought you spent a specific amount of money. All to get, like, fucking special DLC skins, which as of this recording, they have not made those skins available in any other way. And currently they're doing a promotion with IHOP, where if you because IHOP has their own reward system, and I think if you spend $25 at IHOP, you can get 25 of their pancake coins, and you can get the Amy has a special skin that you can only get by going to IHOP, and it's supposed to be based off of Alice in Wonderland. It's a nice skin. I genuinely like it. It's cute.
I thought you were supposed to be a waitress in that skin. Oh well. Are we at the end of the part? Oh.
Almost. Because I think...
I'm sorry. I thought when you blacked out there.
What's this place?
Oh.
We're almost at the end of the part where I think we have this one flashback and then we end it. Also, we have another texture glitch. Oh. Oh, wait, yeah, no, we don't have a texture glitch with Sonic, wait. So, we get the texture glitch with Tails later, but the water that's supposed to flow near the Master Emerald Shrine, the texture just bugs out, and it looks
Why did this have to
fucking
happen?
hilarious.
It's terrible. I must stop this now.
But you got water powers? Hmm? You got wind powers? Can you absorb fire? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, Shrimpy?
She's gonna touch the Master Emerald and use Chaos abilities.
Oh.
I mean, that's kind of what she does.
Oh, now I
Anyway,
got nowhere to go. Thanks, Clutchy.
yeah, you're welcome. Anyway, we'll see you guys next part.
See ya.